E aí galera, aqui quem fala é o Cowbas com mais uma gameplay aí, como sempre, né? Continuando aqui nas minhas divulgações de canais parceiros espontâneos, né? Eu queria recomendar muito o canal do meu parceiro SAETO Games, né? Como já tá no slogan dele, né? Lives, stream, gameplays e muita diversão, né? Se você prestar atenção aqui, o conteúdo do cara é top, né? O cara tá jogando muito Doom, né? Tá fazendo agora um detonado de Doom aí, né? Tem Minecraft também, né? De vez em quando ele gosta de postar uns vídeos de Star Wars, né? Tem também Outlast 2, né? Que já saiu a demo aí que ele tá jogando no Play 4, né? Olha só, Call of Duty, o Infinite Warface, né? Show de bola, né? Tem muito conteúdo, ele já tá no YouTube aí há um tempinho já, né? Um pouco mais de 6 meses e só tem jogo massa pra caramba. Se você gostou, quer uma curiosidade, dá uma visitada no canal dele, veja o conteúdo. Se você achou viável, achou massa, se inscreva no canal dele, né? E deixa aquela hashtag vem pelo canal do Cowbas, que eu tenho certeza que ele vai ficar muito feliz e vai lhe retribuir, galera. E é isso aí, galera, né? Eu vou ficando por aqui e não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal do SAETO Games, link na descrição, parceiro do dia. E bora pro vídeo! E é isso aí, galera, continuando aqui, né, na nossa jogatina, né? Vamos dar continuidade aí, né? E ver aonde que nós temos que ir, né? O que que aconteceu, né? Que o sapato, né, foi... O Einstein levou a gente lá pra a casinha lá, né? O sapato, vamos ver o que que a gente vai descobrir com isso. Estamos aqui em frente ao local onde o Einstein nos trouxe, né? Vamos dar uma olhada.
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on.
Just as I suspected. Hooligans. Get along now. Scat.
É, já percebemos que ela é complicada.
You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Vamos mostrar o sapato para ela, né?
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Eita, é fácil não.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one.
O sapatinho dela tá judiado, hein?
So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Fogo não tá
Have a
ligado.
seat, Sonny.
Sentar aonde?
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Já percebemos que essa mulher é difícil.
Miss Strickland?
Mr. Strickland.
Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
Vou falar a verdade, acho que toda a vizinhança deve ter uma mulher dessa, hein?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two right things about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Mind if I take a look?
Vamos dar uma olhadinha, né, pra ver. Então...
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Bom, nós já identificamos a data, né? Então vamos lá chamar a atenção dela para ela sair de perto.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
Precisamos identificar o dia e o mês, né?
I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything. Ou seja, não encosta em nada. Tá bom.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Conseguimos localizar a data, o mês e o ano que aconteceu, né? Então temos que voltar no tempo aí para poder salvar o Doc antes que essa tragédia se concretize. alimentando o Sr. Fusão, né?
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
É, não vai mesmo, né? Não vai nem perceber.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Agora dentro do DeLorean, né? Temos que ir lá voltar e salvar o Doc.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
13 de junho de 1931, às 4 da madruga. Ironicamente, vamos parar o carro, né, atrás de uma placa igual em 1955.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Mr. Strickland? Ah, olha lá quem que é.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc,
Então, tá
I
vendo?
gotta find Doc.
Com a velha Strickler que a gente conversou no começo, ela tinha dito que tinha sido atacado por um animal, né? Que foi o Einstein, né? Que voltou do passado. Agora nós conseguimos ligar os fatos. Agora vamos encontrar nosso amigo Doc aí, né? Pra ver o que aconteceu e como resolver isso.
Doc!
Mark!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
Ela sempre tá envolvida, né? Incrível.
Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
Plus, suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Ficou complicado, né? Basicamente a gente tem que conversar com o eu do Doc do passado e induzir ele a terminar a broca jato, né? Vai ser bem hilário. E é isso aí, galera. Eu vou ficando por aqui nessa segunda parte da gameplay Back to the Future, né? E se você não é inscrito no canal, se inscreva, né? Dê seu like e me siga nas redes sociais aí no Facebook e no Twitter. E não se esqueça de inscrever no canal parceiro do dia, que é o SAETO Games, né? E é isso aí, galera. Vou ficando por aqui e... valeu!